Alright YouTube, in this video we are going to see how to create the backend design of this banner section. This is the front end and this is the backend design. You can upload the banner image. You can see this is a banner image. You can upload the banner image in three different format: WebP, JXR and JPG and PNG. Fine, but you are only allowed to upload the width and height I have specified here. If you wish to upload some other image, it will say an alert message and it will show the uploaded image size. Now the right is bg5, so you can see. So if I choose a png and choose other than says other than, it will show you an error message, and the length and height is displayed over here. The bg5 is the right one, and you can say it is allowed to upload. And along with that, this is a static editing which is coming from here, and you can see the text is also typing. You can paste these text, and if you wish to change the position, you can change the position, drag and change it from top to bottom or left to right, or not left to right, top to bottom, from bottom to top. Fine. Now to follow along, I leave the source code in the description, and this is simply the explanation. I have covered these topic individually. You can see, to follow along, I leave the source code. This is the link for the source code, and this is the 29th JavaScript project. Don't directly jump into the 29 project, it will be difficult for you. Start from zero and end from the and end here, so it would be easy for you. Fine. Now we have, so before that, this is the link which I have already covered the tabs. You can see there would be three tabs. The same tab I have used it over here. To get into deep, do visit that link. Fine. These are the buttons, and there is function. Each of them has a common function, and I'm passing the id to it. The id is simply the div, the web page is simply this id, and jxr, and this button is referring to this div, and the jpg button is referring to this div. So when I click on it, I want the div, particular div, to show up, and all the divs should get displayed none. That's what I did here. Get all div and make it display none. First time when you click, all the thing should get display none. This is the three divs. When I click on some button, all of them will be display none. And the second thing is, I want to get the class active. So when I click on a button, the active class is appended to it. So let me show you. So there are three buttons already. Let me open the button section, and whichever button is active, the active class will be present over there. At present, the active class is in the jpeg/png button. So let me open the button in the console. So you can see we have three buttons. These are the three buttons. The third one has the class active. So if I click on something other than the third button, the active class would be displayed over there. So when I click on it, I want all the active class active to be replaced with nothing, and then the clicked element will have display block and will have the class active on the button. Fine. Now we are going to display the chosen image. So this is another section which I have already completed it. I'll just explain it. So if you wish to upload other than the specified width and height, you're going to get the alert message. So this is a link. I have already covered it. I have deeply covered each and every line of code. I'll leave the link in the description. Do visit it before continuing this project. Fine. Now each of the div, we have three different div. Each of the div will have this is simply the legal section. and then we have the input, and this is the image where it would be replaced, and this is the information section where you will get the information about height and width of the image. And you can see when I change, we are going to get all the elements, and I'm going to open a reader so that will get you the. To understand this, I highly recommend you to visit the link which I have shown you. I'm going a little fast now. This is the repetition of that video. Fine. I'm going to create a imaginary image, which I won't be placing it in any HTML, but I will create it and store the selected image to get the width and height information. Now I'm going to use a condition. If it is equal to specified width, then replace the image, else show the message and replace the old image. Now we are going to dynamically append the text field on hidden. This is static, so if I type something and click, it's dynamically appending it. You can also drag and change the position. I already covered this tutorial in the video. I'll leave this link in the description so you can see. There are 3 divs. You can change the position of the div. Before continuing this project, I highly recommend you to visit it, or else it would be difficult for you to follow along. This is simply the repetition of that project. Fine, we have a font group, and this is simply the heading, and then we have the input field, and this is the place where the dynamic data is going to get appended on clicking a button which is inside this div. So this is the button. I'm going to get all the elements. We have received all the element, and when I click on the button, this div will be dynamically filled with this HTML, and then I'm going to add the drag section. I have already covered this in the tutorial. In this particular tutorial, I have covered how to drag and change the position, and if I do it again, it would be a repetition of it. So thank you so much for listening. Get the source code in the description.